Hello, welcome, and namaste. This is Moksha Mukti Apollo going live, and we have live gathering. And Moksha Mukti has invited some people here, and hopefully they'll show up. It's kind of cold morning here. I don't know if they'll show up, but we have the fire going on earlier. It probably died by now, but we can get it started. And hopefully someone will join here in this gathering. They have done that in the past. It used to happen every week last year, but some reason this is not happening this year. We've been doing live gathering on the Facebook, and let's see if we have the sound test. Sound check 1 2 3. Sound check 1 2 3. Sound check is good. Let's see. Sound check is good. So there is also a conference line available, and Moksha Mukti is gonna call the conference number 641-715-3276. So dialing the number now.
Welcome. This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com. Please enter your access code followed or hash sign.
Gotta take this call. So now I'm gonna go and enter the access code 641-715-3276. No, that's not the access code.
You entered 641-715-3276. If this is correct, press 1. To re-enter your access code, press 2. Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign. You entered 736686. If this is correct, press 1. You are the only participant in the conference.
Okay, so the conference line is going on, and you are welcome to call. And now let's go and share into some of the groups. And I'm going to go and share into the source. I am sharing this into a few groups here.
You entered access code 736686.
Sharing this into satsang channel. Conscious awakening. So right now I am sharing this into some groups here. Sharing is caring, they say. And I'm outside today. It's a kind of chilly morning here. And I'm sharing into spiritual groups here. Awakening your soul. And I know I started this earlier. I was supposed to go live at 10 a.m. but it's going to take some administrative time to start the session, so I started a little bit earlier. So Journey of the Soul, I'm going to share into some spiritual groups, and you can also share. And when you share, you have opportunity to win personal meeting with Moksha Mukti. And right now I am sharing into some groups here. Spiritual awakening. And it is chilly morning. Sharing into a group called Divine Love. And we also have conference line going on right now, and you can call the conference line and talk to Moksha Mukti directly.
You entered access code 736686.
And there's a group called Divine Consciousness. Sharing into that group called Divine Consciousness. And we'll begin our talk shortly. Right now sharing. And there is a Namaste Worldwide, sharing it in there. And Light Workers United. So it looks like I've shared into a dozen different spiritual groups, so people can join in and ask questions.
You entered access code 736686.
And I will begin this session shortly. I just need to step inside for briefly, and I also have the incense going on. I ran out of incense, so I have to go get some incense, and also some water. So I'm just gonna go inside briefly and come right back. Okay, so just hang on there. This session will begin shortly. This session is scheduled to begin at 10 a.m. So we will begin this session shortly. So I'm just going to go inside and come right back.
You entered access code 736686.
So I'm back. Went to get some incense. So now let's go and fire up this incense here. So I've got this little incense holder. See the incense holder? I've got the incense holder here. And someone on the call. I have to get that call. So I had to take that call. So let's go and light up the incense. It's windy. It's a bit windy. Yeah, I think that did it. So now it's gonna be smelling good here, you see?
You entered access code 7366.
Smelling good here. Alright, so yeah, the conference line is going on. You're welcome to share to as many groups as you want. You can share it to your friends. You know, this is special gathering. We are gathering outside here. You see, we're gathering outside, and I'm expecting some people. I've invited some people to this gathering, so they are supposedly, you know, gather here in this venue. But it is a bit chilly here. I don't know they're gonna join or not, but we have the fire going on, and I've shared pictures of fire on the Facebook pages, many pages. You see something is going on here, and this used to happen every year, every week last year. Okay, so this year we've been doing every day live on Facebook. So you see, this is happening this year. This has been happening also, but last year it was happening every week physically here in this gathering, in this venue, you see. And we're outside today. So yeah, let's begin reading your comments here. Looks like there's only 2 of you here right now. Vivian says, Namaste, my dear friend. Happy to be here and feeling much better. All right. Namaste, Vivian. I knew you were gonna feel better yesterday when I give you the quantum prayer. And Mehdi is here. Namaste, Namaste, Mehdi. So yeah, I'm going to start reading your comments. And you can also call. The number is shared there, you see. And I'm going to share that number with you all, one more time. I think I won't be taking the Skype because it's going to be difficult here because I am outside. So but it's possible to take Skype, but the number I'm going to share right here in the comment.
7366.
I'm sharing the number, and if you're in the US, you can call and you know, talk to Moksha Mukti directly on the phone. And that's what's happening now. And so yeah, and there is no really particular topic I'm gonna speak to you today. The topic is dictated by your experiences, your questions, your comments, because what is happening today is happening spontaneously. I didn't get up in the morning, hey, I need to speak these subjects. Although I have done that in the past, say, well, today I'm going to speak about this section, this subject, and this, that, and the other. But today I'm not going to be doing that. This is happening spontaneously. This is happening fresh, and you see, there's a freshness here.
7, 3, 6, 6, 8, 6.
And looks like a lot of you are joining today here. Let's see, I'm going to start reading your comment. Vivian says, I can hear the birds singing. It will be a wonderful session. Yes, it'll be a wonderful session. I know this will be a wonderful session because this is actually satsang. It's happening here. And I have invited some people. If you're watching, if you want to come here, you can come here. You just inbox me. I'll send you the address. But if you're nearby, you can join in. And so something wonderful is happening here. We're outside. But it's chilly here. I had the fire started, but the fire has died. Maybe, if you can come to the gathering and start helping. And thanks for all those reaction, heart signs, likes, all that. Thank you so much for the reactions, because this becomes dynamic, interactive, right? So yeah. Seems like Ujjwal is here. Hey Ujjwal, how's it going? Bandhu is here. Hey Bandhu, I was hoping you would come to this venue because you're closer. But he's watching online, and there's a conference line is also going on, so you can call and talk to Moksha Mukti directly. And so yeah, this is all what's happening now. And all this a bit chilly here, it's okay, it's all good. So yeah, your questions, comment, concern that you type on the comments, or you can call, and I think I'm also gonna get the Skype started here. Yeah, the Skype is going on here. Well, I think I'm gonna close the Skype because now we'll have too many distractions. Maybe there will be too much distraction if you have Skype for the network issue. So I'm going to I quit Skype, so I'm not gonna have Skype because there will be a lot of network issue. So yeah, the phone line is available. You can call. The number is listed on the comment there and also listed on the heading. So that's going on. And share, by sharing into many different groups, so new people can come in and ask questions. See, questions about life experiences. What are you experiencing now? You see, Vivian says you're nice and warm, good color for you. Yeah, it's chilly here though. And please share into different groups. Share with your friends, share on your wall, share into spiritual groups. Tag your friends, tag your family, tag your acquaintances. So we can have people come in and ask questions, and this session will be dynamic. Otherwise, I'll just be sitting here, silently. You see. Chilly here, so I may want to wear a hood. See how this. Maybe this will help me. It's a bit chilly. So no questions, comment, concern.
You entered access code 7366686.
So your questions come and concern actually driving this, pushing Moksha Mukti's button for him to speak. He will speak until something happens to his revelation, something happens in his consciousness, something worth talking about. Then he's going to speak, or he's going to speak. It's just FYI, or he's going to speak when you ask him questions, about life experiences, And thanks for those thumbs ups and heart and haha and all those reactions that you do. Vivian says you have the magic touch, spread it. Yes, Vivian, you can also share, share into different spiritual groups. Share in a group like Namaste, or any spiritual group that you're a member of, light workers, whatever, you can share. And so more people can join in and ask questions. Yeah, it is chilly. Yeah. Vivian says shared on my page. Thank you, Vivian. Thanks for sharing. So those of you watching, feel free to share with your friends, share on your walls, share on your spiritual groups, share any groups that you think it's appropriate, and more people can come in and ask questions, and this session will become dynamic. Otherwise, Moksha Mukti can just sit here,
You entered access code 7366686.
And the conference line is going on. You can call and talk to Moksha Mukti directly. You have all this opportunity, And one day you may wake up and say, hey, I miss all this opportunity to talk to Moksha Mukti. I mean, right now, this is okay. So hold on a second. Some of this kid just threw the ball. This kid just kicked the ball in there, almost knocked out my Buddha here. So I threw the ball back. Yeah, that was my neighbor's kid kicking the ball over into my yard. Almost knocked my Buddha.
You entered access code 73666.
Maybe he's bored and wants to play ball. Oh boy, it's chilly here. Maybe I need to put on a jacket. Yeah, I think I do need to put on a jacket. So hang on, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get my jacket. It's chilly. All right. Okay. So yeah, it is a bit chilly. So I got my jacket on. So it feels a little better. Yeah, wind is blowing. The incense is going on. See the incense? It's going in right now. And no questions. I see Shannon joining. Hi, Shannon. How are you? Nice to see you. Yes, Vivian. The wind is blowing. I am outside. I am cold, so I have my jacket on. I have my hood on. The fire was going on, but the fire died. So I was hoping someone will come here, but since it is chilly, they decided to stay home. But you are nice and comfortable at home, and you are welcome to watch this, share this. Please go and share, because we need people here to ask questions. Otherwise, the session will be quiet. So when you share, share with your friends, relatives, acquaintances, spiritual groups, or any group that you think this is appropriate, because we are speaking about life experiences. So any group that you're a member of life, pertaining to life, this is appropriate. You see, life, happiness, sadness, anxiety, depression, loneliness, enjoyment, anything pertaining to life. This is about that, and you can ask question about that. Question of all that. You may be angry, you may be anxious, you may be sad, you may be happy, you may be joyful, whatever reason. Share and try to see where the source of all that, source of everything. You see, where the source of your sadness, where's your source of happiness, where's your source of anxiety, where's your source of depression, where's your source of loneliness, where is that stemming from? And what Moksha Mukti pointing to you right now is stemming from within you. You see, that is happening. And your questions, actually is gonna push Moksha Mukti's button for him to speak. Otherwise, he can speak here in many topics about life. But your questions, comment, concern is gonna drive, push Moksha Mukti's button for him to speak.
You entered access code 736686.
I see Brooke joined. Hi, Brooke. Nice to see you. She's in a warm, sunny Florida, and I'm here in chilly Texas. Dallas, Texas is chilly today. See, I got my jacket, my hood. I'm outside because I give satsang gathering outside, outside because, it's natural to give talks outside. And as you know, there was a raining a couple days ago, and every time this is like I know how many gathering outside, it hasn't rained, and it is perfect. If you live in a Frisco or Dallas area right now, it's a perfect day. I mean, it's a little chilly, but there's not even a single cloud. See, this always happens to Moksha Mukti gathering. You see, there is a perfect day. It's a bit chilly, you can wear a jacket, hood, and whatever, and you can get the fire going off. You can get the fire, but it's a perfect day. And so I see Bill join. Hi, Bill. Nice to see you. Brooke says good morning. It looks chilly there. Yes, Brooke, it is chilly here. Yeah, it is chilly here. It's a beautiful day though, and it's sunny and not a single cloud, and it's supposed to get warmer, but right now it's chilly. And the phone line is going on. You can make the call, and you can make the call. I'm gonna speak to my daughter. So my daughter is just here. She wants to use the trampoline. Brooke says Florida is having a cold front this weekend as well, high 70s. I think right now it's high 60s here. It was in the 50s this morning. And thanks for those hearts, thanks for those thumbs up, all those reactions. That's that you react, and of course that's nice. But we need some questions. Yeah, thank you. Keep on keeping those coming. Thanks for those hearts, smile sign, thumbs up. So all this session makes it dynamic. And please share this into your friends, your family, because this is pertaining to life. Everyone can relate to this. This is regarding life experiences. You see? So share.
You entered access code 7366686.
Sharing is caring, and by sharing you will bring in your more people, so there will be one or two of you brave enough to ask questions, brave enough, true enough to speak about what is happening. You see? So that's what we share in this regular session. This is not an intensive session. That's what we share. Vivian says thoughts are like thorn on a beautiful rose. Yes, Vivian, that is a nice expression, and it is true, because now rose has to have a thorn. Without the thorn, it cannot be rose. Similarly, you cannot be human without the thought. You see, but there's two kinds of thought in the human. One is the natural thought, and the other is artificial thought. You see, the natural thoughts are fine, but the artificial thought is the one that is causing you the problem. You see. Anyone, no one daring to ask questions. Maybe everyone is happy, everyone is calm, everyone is peaceful, everyone is relaxing. There is no agitation, there is no anxiety, there is no sadness, there is no loneliness. Of course this is the weekend, and the weekdays everyone is kind of anxious, but on the weekend everyone is relaxed because you don't have to work. You probably have something to drink last night. Thank you for those reactions, hearts and thumbs up. Oh boy, no one is asking any questions. Hey, by the way, I had some breakfast. Breakfast here. So if you join here, breakfast is available. And I'm gonna grab a tea. I'm gonna ask my daughter to grab me a tea. My daughter, Riva, would you grab me a tea from there, green tea, and watch careful. Yeah, thank you, sweetheart. My daughter brought me tea here. This is green tea, and actually she's sitting in the satsang gathering, so I'm gonna ask her to do a little meditation exercise. So baby, what I want you to do is look at that point right there and stare at that point. Put your hand like this. I'm just going to teach her meditation to my daughter. Put your hand like this and just focus on one point, just one point, and do not move. Simply look at that one point. Okay, just one point, however long you can. So my daughter is joining this gathering. So because she's here, I just taught her how to meditate, because so that she can be calm. But I'm not here to teach you guys meditation. I am simply expressing the expression. So this is a green tea with the ginseng and honey. So that's what I'm drinking right now. Did you? Okay. Hang on 1 second. I had to tell my daughter something. Okay, so all right. Yeah, so looks like more people joining. Vivian says, can you mail me some breakfast? No, Vivian. You have to be present to eat breakfast, because this is prasad. This is fresh. Chris Pierce is here. Hi Chris, nice to see you. He just joined. And so yeah, this tea is available here. If you come to the venue, there's some water, there's some fruits, there's some breakfast that is available if you come to the venue. Moksha Mukti offers the breakfast on his physical gathering. And you see, you are welcome to join here. I invited a couple of my neighbors, but one of the neighbors said, well, he had to go take care of some of the business. And the other one did not respond, and the other one just didn't respond. But I see Bandhu online. I don't know if he's still there or not, but he used to come here to every single gathering. And now I don't know, he doesn't come, he doesn't call. Maybe he's busy, maybe he changed his path, whatever, but that it is what it is. You see, that's life, that's the dynamics of life. Brooke says, may I ask your opinion on law of attraction? Well, what makes you ask that question, Brooke? Because yes, law of attraction is there, because what you think, ultimately you'll have it. What you dream, ultimately you'll have it. So in the reality, it's more important to dream and think about that than actually working hard and achieving it. You see, by dreaming, you see, whatever you dream in your head, you'll get it. If you dream that you live in a big house, you'll live in a big house. If you dream that you live in a small house, you'll live in a small house. That you dream you're happy, you may be happy. You see, but that is all conditional. You see, these are all conditional. So whatever law of attraction is giving you conditional, you see, it's not unconditional. You see, but ultimately what you are seeking is something unconditional, and that is already available within you. You see, that's what Moksha Mukti pointing to you. It is available within you. So the dreaming, and only by dreaming will you get there. No, when you dream becomes so powerful, it just appears in your consciousness, appears in your mind body. Then that allows you to work hard. And majority people, so-called successful people in the world, they'll tell you, I am successful today because I dreamed about it. But ultimately, even they are successful, do you think they are happy? No. You cannot achieve happiness, you cannot have happiness with the money, you cannot have happiness with wealth, you cannot achieve happiness with fame, popularity, political power, any power. You see, ultimately happiness is already within you, and you can experience that. All right. Brooke says, since coming to the gatherings, I've also been using law of attraction, and many positive changes have come into my life. Well, good. whatever you may call that positive changes is actually your interpretation of the mind. You see how you are conditioned. Your mind is interpreting as positive or negative. But if that makes you happy, if you're glad, let it be. I'm drinking ginseng tea, green tea with the ginseng and honey. So those who were invited and didn't come to the gathering, you miss this opportunity to drink this tea with Moksha Mukti in this cold morning. Although with the jacket and everything, it's nice, it's warm. So Brooke, thank you for your question. Thanks for asking. Your question is actually making this gathering dynamic. You see, allowing Moksha Mukti to speak. Otherwise, he doesn't need to speak. And when he doesn't speak, this is going to be quiet session. And usually, regular sessions are dynamic. So, you are welcome to share. Those who join, you can share on your wall, share with your friends, relatives, acquaintances, share in your any groups pertaining to life, because this is regarding life experiences. You're asking questions about life experiences. How something is going to help you on a day-to-day life. How it is going to help you to function on a day-to-day. How that's going to help you. You see, so when you ask question, ask about that. Ask about direct experience about life. It's getting quiet. It seems like Vivian Rice, is your unconscious mind aware of your thoughts? Vivian, there is something within you that is always observing. There's something within you that is always observing, whether you call that unconscious mind or conscious mind, that is observing. Whether there's an unconscious mind that is that is for you to validate whether there's unconscious mind. Well, expert says there is unconscious mind. Maybe there is, but have you validated? Have you verified? Have you verified that? You see. And Moksha Mukti is not here to speak about the unconscious mind. He's here to speak about the observing, that is observing everything. You see. When you close your eyes, there's something within you that is observing. And that observing is observing, everything. Good question. Good question. That allows the session to be dynamics. That observing is observing. When you close your eyes, something is observing there. 24/7, and what Moksha Mukti is pointing to you, give attention to that. That is observing. I think it's getting warmer now. I think I can take off my hood and let my hair down. I had to tie my hair because I had to prepare many things. And I also have to be mindful about the time, because I have something going on exactly at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, there's something going on. So I have to be mindful of the time. So it's been 30 minutes, so we only have 30 more minutes. So you can make this session dynamic by, asking questions. So it's getting warmer a little bit. It's getting warmer. I'm used to, staying outside.
You entered access code 736686.
And the conference line is on, but no one is calling.
You entered access code 73686.
I think broadcast interrupting.
You entered access code 7366686. You entered access code 7366686.
Close the door, is it? So the broadcast was interrupting. Because the broadcast was interrupting, I had to go inside and disconnect the Netflix that my daughter was watching. So I gave her something else to do, like play a game. So no one is asking questions.
7366686.
Well, your questions, comment, concern is gonna, push Moksha Mukti's button for him to speak. No one has any questions? And it's getting warmer.
You entered access code 7366686.
It's a beautiful day. All gatherings. Moksha Mukti did all gatherings outside. Not a single time there was rain in his gatherings. You see. So Brooke says, to let go of ego, do you not pay attention to it? Well, Brooke, what Moksha Mukti is pointing to you is that your thought is actually creates ego. Your thought identify your I to the thought, to the mind body. You see. Now when you don't give attention to the thought while you're here, whenever you can, and it's not always possible to do that, but when you don't give attention to the thought, when you don't believe in your thought, when you give attention to the observing within you, you see, observing within you, there is a possibility for your ego to dissolve. There is a possibility for your ego to not to be there. So right now there's no ego here in Moksha Mukti. You see, because now this is not doing for him. He is doing this for the existence. And whatever happened here right now is simply the expression of the existence. And what is pointing to you is give attention to within, close your eyes and give attention to within and see there's something, give attention to that. There is something within you that is observing now, that is available to you now. Now, instead of you giving attention to that is observing within you, you give attention to the thought. Now, yes, there is a possibility to ego to come in. You see, because they're all related. And the ego comes in, and ego identifies that I as your mind body. But that's what we are doing here in this regular session and in this intensive session. We are validating and verifying. Validating and verifying who is that I. And when your thought sees that I, and that I is body mind, and what happens? That is ego. So ego says your body mind, and that identifies your identifications as your possessions, your wealth, your professions, your hobby, your status, your power, whatever. When you identify to all that, that is identification of ego. And it doesn't exist in the reality. That's why we validate and verify here. We validate and verify. The validation happens in the inner observing, when you give attention to inner world. And that's what happens in the regular session. Some of you are giving attention, he's here, he's asking you to give, he's pointing you to give attention only for 15 seconds, but some of you are doing it longer. It's okay in the regular session, but I know you don't have time, you don't know what this is, so he's just simply asking 15 seconds, but in the intensive session we do it longer. But even here, see, 15 seconds, there's something amazing can be happening. See, when you give attention within, and many people reported back, hey, wait a minute, there's something within me I didn't even know. Like I am, whatever old you are, 10-year-old, 20-year-old, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, even 90-year-old, or even 100-year-old. I mean, I lived all my life based on assumption and imagination given to me by my society that are imposed upon me, and based on that condition, I lived my life, and I didn't even know there was something there that is so, amazing, something so profound, something that is unprecedented, that is already available within you. Good question. Vivian says, "Is there such thing as a healthy ego?" No, Vivian. There is no such thing as a healthy ego. Ego is needed, whether there's a healthy or unhealthy. Ego is needed to function in the society, but other than functioning in the society, there is no need for the ego. And ultimately, ego is giving you trouble. You see, ego is actually the one is making you unhappy. You see. Ignacio Soto Goana says, "Hello, how are you doing?" Hey, Ignacio, nice to see you again. Thanks for coming back and typing something here. You see. Thank you for your questions, because your questions that you type up, allows or pushes Moksha Mukti's button for him to speak. Otherwise, he doesn't even need to speak. And today we're gathering outside, and thank you for those hearts and reactions, all that you're putting out. And it was chilly morning. You saw me putting a hood. Now it's getting warmer. My hands are not freezing anymore, and I don't have to wear a hood, and it feels good now. And we don't have much time today. I've got to do many things, so we probably gonna end this session pretty soon. So feel free to ask questions now, or we will be ending, because now today is a busy day. Saturday is a busy day. And the conference line is going on. No one called today. This is okay. And drinking my green tea with the ginseng and honey. And if you were here, you would have that opportunity to drink this tea with Moksha Mukti, and also eat some breakfast, because Moksha Mukti always provides breakfast in his gatherings. And Moksha Mukti also offers personal meeting with Moksha Mukti, and there's 3 ways you can win a personal meeting. One way, you can donate, do a small donation, and request personal meeting with Moksha Mukti, and many people have already done that. And then there is when you share this live feed to different groups, your name will be placed in a drawing, and then he will pick some names and award you personal meeting with you. And you can also do a little video on your phone and tell Moksha Mukti why you want personal meeting with Moksha Mukti, and out of some video, he will select a couple of videos and award you a personal meeting to go deeper. Right now we're just chilling, relaxing. It's like just to give you an analogy, we're just chilling in the beach, hanging out. In the intensive session, we go a little bit deeper, but in the personal meeting with Moksha Mukti, we go way. Rhonda Block is bad. Bald. I'm trying to read your name here. Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. Baldock. Join. How are you? Thanks for joining. I have to take. Alright, so I put it on mute because I had to take that call. So now you should be able to hear it. Hello, Rhonda. I don't know if you heard. I was on mute. Oh, Rebecca is here. Says, good morning. Nice to wake up to your meeting. Yes, Rebecca, this meeting is happening outside today. So, when you ask question about life. And yeah, so yeah, we're about to end this session. Thanks for joining, everyone. By coming here, you are blessed, and I'm gonna bless you again. And normally we do quantum prayer, so let's do a quantum prayer on this gathering. We'll do quantum prayer for everyone's well-being, those who joined here, for your well-being. And we're going to do quantum prayer for world peace and the well-being of humans on the planet. So right now we're doing quantum prayer for your well-being. Alright, I did quantum prayer for everyone who was here today for your well-being. That is whether your health or finance, whatever. Quantum prayer is done on your behalf. Now I'm going to do quantum prayer for world peace. Done. Quantum prayer is done for world peace. Now I'm going to do quantum prayer for well-beings of the humans on the planet. Done. Quantum prayer is done. I've already blessed you, gave you quantum prayer, and we'll be ending this session in about a couple minutes. Thanks for joining. Thanks for asking questions. Thanks for giving all those reactions. So it seems like there are no more questions. Have a nice journey. I always like to do that to airplane that passes by. I don't know who they are. I just tell them, have a nice journey. Reach there safe. I always do that because 90% of the time, Moksha Mukti is thinking well-being of the existence, well-being of the planet, well-being of the universe, well-beings of the humans, well-beings of the living creatures. Everything is living. Okay. Therefore, he does not talk to something that is in the past. He doesn't like to talk about that. He doesn't like to talk about past life. He doesn't like to talk about someone who passed away. He's talking about something living now. So having said that, this is all I'm going to speak today. Thanks for joining, and namaste. And I'm going to be ending this session here. Simply, I just had to click a couple of buttons, and here we go. 1, 2, 3.